May 1453. The city is tense. The air is thick with incense and fear. But you walk the streets of Constantinople, the once glorious capital of the Eastern Roman Empire, now a flickering flame on the edge of extinction. Outside them, in the distance, the camps of the Ottoman Sultan Mehmed II stretch for miles. Soldiers, cannons, and siege engines wait in eerie silence. Inside, life continues barely. The walls still stand tall, as they have for centuries, massive stone barriers with towers looming over the land like sleeping giants. Merchants selling olive oil, wine, and dried fruits from crates that grow emptier by the day. Gardens grow wild in abandoned courtyards. Palaces lie empty. The Forum of Constantine is overgrown. Weeds crack the ancient stones where emperors once paraded in triumph. Priests huddle in groups, debating omens. Children play in the dust, beneath statues of long-dead emperors. The streets of a fading empire, men and women kneel, kiss icons, whisper prayers. Some weep, others sing, the crack of hooves on stone. Hushed prayers in Greek, the chanting of monks echoing through narrow alleys. The grandstands are crumbling now, home to pigeons and wind. Once a center of power, diplomacy, and intrigue, now only soldiers and servants remain, preparing for the unthinkable. The obelisk of Theodosius still stands tall, brought from Egypt centuries before, etched with hieroglyphs that whisper of even older empires. Constantinople, in 1453, is a city of contrasts, haunted by its past, unsure of its future. But now they quake beneath the thunder of Ottoman cannons, massive bronze monsters built by the Hungarian engineer Orban. As you pass through the gate of Carisius, the sounds change. The Golden Horn, once full of Byzantine and Genoese ships, is now blocked by chains. The sea sparkles, but it is a cage. Among them walks Emperor Constantine XI, Palaiologos, armor shining, face grim. He speaks with soldiers, blesses banners, offers courage where there is little left to give. Bakeries still bake flatbread. Wine flows in small cups. Women sell flowers outside shuttered homes. The people know what's coming, but they endure. You see noble families in worn silk robes, their wealth long faded but their pride intact. Once a metropolis of nearly 1 million, only 50,000 people remain. The city is crumbling. Bells toll across the city. Families gather in candlelit homes, whispering tales of ancient glories, of Justinian, of Heraclius, of Basil the Bulgar slayer. A city built by emperors. A bridge between East and West. A beacon of art, faith, and empire. They tell themselves this city cannot fall, that God will protect the Queen of Cities, but there is beauty still. Hagia Sophia, the beating heart. Its vast dome soars above the skyline, golden mosaics glittering even in the shadow of death. Inside, candles flicker. Incense fills the air with sweet smoke. You hear whispers, the clink of armor, the creak of catapults, and somewhere in the distance, a cannon roars. For 900 years, it has stood as a symbol of Christian majesty. Old grudges vanish before the shadow of doom. Now it is a refuge. A last stand of spirit as the walls outside groan under Ottoman cannon fire. Priests in black robes chant the divine liturgy in solemn tones. Your steps lead you to the Hagia Sophia, the grand church of holy wisdom. Despite the siege, the church is alive with faith. This is more than a building, it is the soul of Constantinople. Shadows of Byzantium, you walk south toward the Hippodrome, where chariot races once thrilled thousands. Past the ruins, the great palace of the emperors lies mostly abandoned. And yet, in the neighborhoods of Blacherney and Fanner, life clings to the streets. The walls and the waiting. You climb the Theodosian Walls, those legendary fortifications that once held back Huns, Persians, Arabs, and Bulgars. From atop the walls, you see the smoke of the enemy camps. Soldiers stand ready with bows, swords, and faith. Nightfall before the end. As the sun sets, Constantinople glows in the dying light. But many feel the truth. The end is near. The final night is spent in prayer. The emperor and his people gather in the Hagia Sophia, Orthodox and Catholic alike, kneeling together for the first time in centuries. As you leave the cathedral, the moon casts pale light over the streets. A world about to vanish. To walk through Constantinople in May 1453 is to walk through history's closing chapter. But its walls are cracking. Its people are praying. Its enemies are at the gates. And as the first light of May 29th dawns, the final assault begins. By nightfall, Constantinople is no more. But its soul lives on in stories, in stone, and in the very idea of civilization itself.